San Jose, California. Hidden wonders, amazing places, and what most people don't know. San Jose is a city many people have heard of, but few truly know. When people think of it, they might think of technology, traffic, or Silicon Valley engineering. But San Jose is so much more than that. It's a city with deep history, diverse culture, surprising natural beauty, creative energy, and everyday magic that goes far beyond titles like Tech Hub or Big City near San Francisco. This is the San Jose most people don't see at first. The stories beneath the surface, the beauty in unexpected corners, and the soul of a city that thrives on innovation, community, and life. Long before Silicon Valley, this land was home to the Ohlone people. For thousands of years, they lived with a deep knowledge of the creeks, oaks, and seasons. The city we see today stands on this ancient land, a history that often exists as a quiet whisper beneath the modern pulse. Walking the creekside paths, you're treading where people lived in harmony with nature, long before the world we know was built. San Jose's downtown is often overshadowed by tech, but the heart of the city beats strongest here. You'll find historic theaters and plazas where locals gather for markets and concerts. This blend of old brick facades and modern glass creates a city center that feels alive, with hidden murals and mosaics waiting to be discovered by those who slow down to look. San Jose isn't just concrete and traffic. It is surprisingly green. Locals know about major parks like Guadalupe River Park and Almaden Quicksilver County Park, but there are also hidden gardens that feel like secret havens. Rose gardens with blooms almost year-round. Shaded paths along creeks where you can hear birdsong. Native plant gardens that attract butterflies and bees. One of the city's best-kept treasures is the Japanese Friendship Garden, a peaceful oasis where koi ponds, stone paths, and framed views invite calm reflection. Wander there early in the morning and you'll find joggers, painters, meditators, and people simply watching water ripple under gentle light. These are places where the city takes a breath, and so can you. Many pass the Guadalupe River without realizing it's a living ecosystem in the city's heart. Rich with wildlife like ducks and herons, its riverside trails are a hidden gem for cyclists and families. The Guadalupe isn't a dramatic river. Instead, it's a quiet companion to daily life. A soft, flowing thread woven into the city's rhythm. San Jose is incredibly diverse, with neighborhoods expressing culture in flavors and festivals. In Little Italy, you'll find bakeries and restaurants with family recipes passed down for generations. Elsewhere, neighborhoods celebrate Mexican, Vietnamese, and Filipino heritages with markets, murals, and food that tell stories of family traditions. This cultural richness isn't just seen. It's experienced through sound, smell, taste, and the warmth of community. One of San Jose's liveliest spots is San Pedro Square, a historic area filled with eateries, bars, and gathering places. Locals come here not for tourists, but to relax after work, meet with friends, or listen to live music on weekend nights. What most people don't know is how deeply rooted this area is in local culture. It's a transitional space between old and new. Brick buildings from the late 1800s now host restaurants serving creative cuisine, artisan brews, and coffees you won't find anywhere else. Sunsets transform the square into a warm-lit community space where laughter fills the air and day blends into evening without rushing. San Jose is the capital of Silicon Valley, a place where inventions once only dreamed of become real: microchips, medical devices, internet breakthroughs, and robotics. But here's the part that most people don't know about the tech world here. Behind every innovation are people with stories, not just engineers and CEOs, but mentors, students, educators, artists, and families. There are makerspaces, community workshops, robotics clubs for kids, and entrepreneurial labs where people from all backgrounds learn to build prototypes, test ideas, and collaborate. Tech here isn't just about billion-dollar companies. It's about neighborhood tinkerers, students building robots in garages, teachers inspiring future inventors, and communities exploring what's next together. It's innovation that belongs to people, not just headlines. San Jose's history stretches far beyond the modern era. After the Ohlone peoples, Spanish settlers arrived, followed by Mexican and American rule. This rich past is visible in historic homes and old adobe structures, which tell stories of ranching and frontier life. These buildings feel like time capsules, with dusty light filtering through wooden beams and earth-toned walls that breathe history. Most people picture Silicon Valley as rows of offices and campuses, but many tech companies invest quietly in gardens, trails, and nature spaces where employees recharge outdoors. Walking paths, small lakes, quiet groves, these all exist within campuses and public spaces alike. Some are open to the public. Others feel like serene surprises if you happen to wander across them. These aren't just landscaping projects. They're intentional spaces where people step away from screens, breathe fresh air, and connect with nature. In a place known for fast thinking and rapid change, these calm moments are places of reflection and innovation. One of San Jose's beautiful hidden spots is the Municipal Rose Garden, an oasis of color and scent with thousands of roses blooming almost year-round. Nearby, the old municipal stadium stands as a quiet reminder of how sport and community weave together, making this one of the city's most peaceful and photogenic spots. San Jose doesn't wait for a single season to celebrate. It celebrates life throughout the year. There are cultural festivals for Lunar New Year with dragon dances and lanterns, Vietnamese Tet celebrations, Mexican heritage events with music and dance, indigenous arts gatherings, and multicultural food festivals that feel like world tours without leaving town. These events aren't staged for tourists. They're community traditions filled with laughter, connection, and pride. They bring families together, bridge generations, and fill streets with rhythm, color, and shared stories. Most visitors don't know how alive these celebrations are, but for locals, they are some of the year's most cherished moments. San Jose's streets are canvases, murals hidden between buildings, artwork on alley walls, and creative designs that reflect local history and imagination. In neighborhoods like Japantown and Willow Glen, artists have turned ordinary walls into statements of culture, identity, humor, and hope. Some murals celebrate historic figures. Others depict abstract dreams, night skies, or local flora and fauna. These artworks are not just beautiful. They invite conversation, reflection, and connection. They remind people that a city's walls can hold heart as well as homes. San Jose is home to one of the few remaining historic Japantowns in the U.S., a place where culture and heritage thrive. Here, tradition and modern life coexist in tea houses, sushi bars, and community centers. It's a living cultural enclave that has survived economic change, war, and redevelopment, making it a truly special neighborhood. Just northwest of the city lies the San Jose Baylands Nature Preserve, one of the largest remaining tidal salt marshes in the South Bay region. Here, trails wind through grasses and paved pathways run beside shimmering water. Birdwatchers come at sunrise and sunset to spot herons, egrets, sandpipers, and raptors that glide overhead. Cyclists ride rhythmic laps beneath wide California skies. It's a place of quiet beauty, where wind and water sculpt patterns of light and shadow that shift throughout the day. Most people have no idea this vast, peaceful ecosystem exists so close to the city. San Jose's The Tech Interactive is a centerpiece of hands-on science and creativity. Kids and adults build, test, experiment, and discover, not just watch. It's a place where questions matter more than answers, and curiosity is celebrated in every room. One of the city's emblems of diversity and community life is the San Jose Flea Market, a place where vendors sell everything from fresh produce and handmade goods to vintage finds and global foods. Walk through and you hear many languages. You smell foods from many cultures. You see items from every era and corner of the world. It's like a world bazaar tucked into the city, a place where stories, goods, people, and tastes intersect. Most visitors never step inside, but locals know it's one of the most authentic, energetic slices of life in all of San Jose. One of the city's most famous attractions, yet still a source of wide-eyed wonder, is the Winchester Mystery House. This enormous Victorian mansion was built over decades with strange architectural twists, staircases that lead to ceilings, doors that open into walls, and rooms that seem to defy logic. People visit for the mystery, But what many don't know is how deeply this house reflects the personal stories, fears, and hopes of Sarah Winchester, a woman who poured decades of effort into designing something unlike any home in the world. Walking through its rooms feels eerie and fascinating, not just because of the odd architecture, but because every corner feels like a window into human imagination. Beyond the park's tech and history, what truly makes San Jose unforgettable is its people, the everyday residents who bring life to every corner. It's the barista who remembers your order, the musician on a Saturday afternoon, and the families in the park. San Jose's beauty isn't just in landmarks, it's in the human life that shapes the city's soul. San Jose is more than a tech headline. It's a living tapestry of history and future, a blend of cultures, and a landscape where nature flows through urban life. For those who look deeper, it's a city of quiet creeksides, hidden murals, and rose gardens. This city doesn't just exist, it welcomes, grows, and inspires. San Jose isn't just a place you visit, it's a place that becomes part of you.